Okay, what's up YouTubers? How's everybody doing? I got about 10 minutes to make this video, so I'll try to squeeze everything that I can. I hope everybody's doing good, as always. Hope everybody is making the best of things. And I think this is a very important thing to, yeah, this is an important thing to remember, but I might elaborate more on this topic later, but just try to stay positive, and everybody just remember, as long as you help like one person in life, I think you are doing amazing and doing more than enough. And I hope everybody remembers that. Oh, that's right, I gotta talk louder. I gotta remember that. But okay, so here we go. So everybody knows, as usual, how frustrating the silver prices are. And I think what we all fail to realize is we underestimated. No, I think we all overestimated people. I think a lot of us thought that people would catch on to this really quick, and people would figure out all of this really quick, and you would think everybody would figure it out and go into gold and silver, and then everybody would like go into gold and silver prices would skyrocket by now. I think we all would have thought by now, like, oh man, gold and silver should have skyrocketed by now. Why is it still taking forever? And we all fail to realize just how slow it's taking for everyone to catch on to this, that the dollar is a scam. The whole, financial banking system is a scam. Inflation is a hidden tax. Everything is just a scam, and I think we fail to realize how long it would take for people to realize that everything is just a scam to screw them over and take everything from them for all they are worth. We fail to realize that, how long it would take for people to figure it out. But yeah, gold and silver are very frustrating right now. It keeps like bouncing back and forth. Like gold keeps bouncing back and forth between $1,900 and $2,000. Silver keeps bouncing back and forth. Like, oh my God, like silver is like we finally thought, like it finally looked like silver was gonna start making some progress. Like silver hit like $26, almost $27. And then it crashed all the way back down to like 23, 22, 24. It's just like really frustrating. It like goes up, you think it's gonna go up, and then it like, oh yes, and then it just goes back down again. You're like, what the hell just happened? Why, stupid silver, why do you keep doing that? You make me think you're gonna go up and then you go back down again. Why do you guys keep doing that? And just, like the reason why all of this is happening, because gold and silver keep going back and forth, is because reason number one, people are just not figuring it out. People are not figuring it out, and they're not going into gold and silver yet. And I think another really important reason why they're not going up is because silver is being shorted. I don't know if gold is being shorted, but I know definitely silver is being shorted. And Ted Butler talks about it all the time. Look up Ted Butler, SilverSeek, really great articles. But Ted Butler talks about it all the time, like silver is just being shorted the heck out of. Now to short, basically what short means, if people don't know what short means, some people or anyone, but shorting is basically like making a bet. You're like shorting, when you short something, you're making a bet that the prices are going to go down lower, and then like the prices go down lower and you make money. And like it's really weird. It's really weird how that, I don't even know how, like how you're even able to, like even I still have a hard time understanding it. Like how do you make a bet that something is going to go down in price, and then that thing goes down in price and you make money off of something going down in price? How do you make money off of something going down in price? So it does not, it's still a hard concept for me to understand. But basically these banks, like they keep shorting silver, making a bet that silver is going to go down lower in price, but by doing so, just the shorting alone, the shorting is making the price go down. So it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy. You bet that the prices go down, and because you made the bet that the prices go down, the prices do go down, and you make money off the price going down. So it's just a really, just, it's, I personally, shorting is a stupid concept, and I don't even, like, it doesn't even make any sense why shorting even exists. It's a stupid concept. But the bankers are doing it, and they're making money off of shorting silver. Now, why would somebody short silver? That alone sounds like the most stupidest thing ever. Like, if we want to look at it from a logical standpoint, shorting is the dumbest thing ever. Well, right now, shorting silver is the dumbest thing you could ever do. Because that would be like, because gold and silver have been in a bull market since 2000. And bull market basically means going up. Gold and silver have been going up ever since 2000. Like, can you imagine shorting silver back in 2000 when silver was like $4, $5 an ounce, and now silver went up to like $24, $25, $26 an ounce? You're losing money. Though the people that shorted silver back in 2000, they lost a lot of money since then. So what about the people that shorted gold when gold was like $300 in 2000? Imagine all the money they lost on gold if you would short gold. So gold and silver are in a bull market right now. They're going to be in a bull market for like the next like 5 to 10 years until 2030. Shorting gold and silver is like the dumbest thing you could ever do right now. It's like, why would you do it? Like, why would you make a bet that gold and silver are going to go down when gold and silver have been slowly going up for like the past 20 years? And it's kind of like the equivalent. It's kind of like the equivalent of like shorting Microsoft back in 1980. That's like shorting Apple back in 1980. And like we all know like what happened to Apple and Microsoft since the 80s. Like Microsoft and Apple have shot through the roof. Like that's basically like the equivalent of, you know, you're like making a bet that Microsoft and Apple are going to do bad. That's like making a bet that Microsoft and Apple will crash in making that bet in the 80s, when just before Microsoft and Apple just went crazy through the roof. So it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense why the bankers are doing this, and I don't know. And like, so the only thing that would make any logical sense is the reason why the bankers are shorting, but this is like more of a conspiracy theory side. Conspiracy theories are saying bankers are shorting gold and silver to make the dollar look good. And if the dollar looks good, the bankers can continue printing more dollar, creating more inflation, screwing over the American people, and doing whatever the heck they want to do, you know, taking over the entire world. That makes sense. That makes more sense to me than making a bet that something is going to crash when it's not going to crash. It's going up, and now you're losing all this money because you made a bet that something that's going up is going to go down. So I don't know. But so But this shorting has to come to an end. It's like it's getting like irritating. It's getting annoying because how are these like bankers able to get away with this? How are they able to create dollars out of thin air and have their super crazy awesome yacht parties or whatever, buying like 20 jetliners, buying 100 cars, you know, having these crazy parties and just having a good time, you know, just partying and taking over the world and destroying the world at the same time? Why is it they're able to do all this crazy stuff, the bankers? We're going into conspiracy theory territory, but why are these bankers able, why are all these like rich people able to have a good time, a great time with all this debt that's being created, with all this inflation that's being created? Why are they able to have a great time while the rest of the world goes to hell, and you got average people struggling to survive and pay their bills, and they're getting constantly just screwed over time and time again with taxes and, you know, and inflation and lower salaries, and everything's getting more expensive, and the people that are the people that are building America, you know, the hardworking Americans are getting screwed over. Why are they getting screwed over? And then these rich bankers, these rich people continue to get rewarded with horrible behaviors. Their horrible behaviors are being rewarded. You know, their constant, the debt, the constant, all the, just the debt and just the inflation. They're getting rewarded with debt and inflation, and the average people are getting screwed over. So, you know, I don't know. It's just really messed up, and this has to end. And why, like, gold and silver just need to go up now. It's been like, it needs to start going up right now. It's like we're getting really close to that time frame where gold and silver are supposed to skyrocket. They need to start going up right now. Like, no more of this manipulation crap, or no more of this shorting crap. It needs to end now, because we're entering into a really dangerous territory where we are going to have severe shortages of silver, and probably gold too. We're running into severe shortages of gold and silver, but these greedy bankers, they keep shorting gold and silver and like making money off of their shorting, and it's creating these like really bad shortages where there's like no silver or gold, and they're going to create a really bad scenario where we run out of silver, and like it's really going to mess up the economy, because you need silver for computers, and you need it for solar panels, you need it for I believe cars too. Like, you need silver for a lot of things. And what's going to happen when you run into these really bad shortages and now there's no silver? Because, you know, you short silver, and the companies that are making silver, they're not making any money off of making silver, because the bankers keep shorting silver and the prices of silver keep going down, and now the companies are losing money because the prices of silver are going down, and now their mining companies are shutting down. They're not able to make as much silver as they could because they're not making any money, and it just creates a really bad scenario. And then you're gonna have all these shortages and stuff, and then not to mention, when inflation starts to get really bad, all this dollar printing, debt creating all this debt, you know, and now people need to get out of the dollar, and they need to get into gold and silver to protect what's left of their wealth. They're not going to be able to do that because there's no gold and silver available, because there's shortages, because the bankers keep shorting, you know, the silver, and so it's bad. So we have everybody that's watching this video, just, you know, continue buying silver. This will end. I mean, this will end, because what's going to happen is inflation will continue to get worse and worse, and people, they need to get out of the dollar. They need to buy something to protect what's left of their wealth, and monetary demand will return to gold and silver. Gold and silver will return as true money. Gold and silver are money. The dollar is not money. And then everybody's going to go into gold and silver freaking out because of inflation. And then the shortages are going to get even worse. And then, but everybody's going to be going into gold and silver. And then that's going to be bringing the price up. And then the bankers, the people that are shorting, you know, gold and silver or whatever, primarily silver, the people that are shorting silver, they're going to lose a lot of money shorting because everybody is going into silver, and then the prices of silver are going up, and now they're losing all this money because of the short bets that they made of the price going down, but it's not going down, it's going up. So they're losing lots of money now, and then the bankers are going to panic, and then they're going to be like, ah, crap, we're losing all of our money. We're losing all of our money. We need to get out of this. We're losing a lot of money. We need to get out. And then they're going to get out. They're going to buy back all their shorts. And then that's going to create like another wave of more buying. And then it's just like, because buying the shorts itself is buying, you're buying more. You're buying. Buying back your shorts is buying. And then they're gonna buy at a loss, and then but more buying, and then more shortages, and then it's just gold and silver are gonna go up super high up, and then Microsoft and Apple, you know, tech companies, they're gonna freak out. Tesla, like, oh my God, we cannot get any silver. How are we gonna make our cars? How are we gonna make our computers? They're gonna freak out, and they're gonna start going in, you know, to silver. It's going to be crazy. So but in order to do this, in order for all this to happen, people have to buy more silver. We got to put more pressure. We have to put more pressure on these bankers and their shorting. We got to put more pressure on the system. Keep buying more silver, and then there's going to be more shortages, and then the prices are going to go up more. And then the bankers are going to lose more money, and then the bankers are like, crap, we're losing all of our money. Why did we even short to begin with? This was stupid. Let's get out of here. They're going to finally get out of their shorts and finally stop doing all this dumb crap, and then finally let go of silver and let go of the manipulation, and now silver is free to just go wherever the free market takes silver to. All right? So everybody just keep buying silver. Just buy like one coin. Like just buying one coin will put a little bit of pressure on the manipulation. It'll put a little bit of pressure on the manipulation to end the manipulation. Every little, just keep building up the pressure. Just keep building up a little bit more pressure, a little bit more pressure, a little bit more pressure, and the manipulation will just, it's just gonna you're just pushing on the manipulation, more and more pressure, and then finally you just keep pushing, and then it's just too much pressure. It pops, you know? It pops, and just the manipulation cannot be done anymore, and it's finished. So, you know, just keep buying silver. Just keep, even, you know, like I said in the beginning, as long as I help one person, as long as I help one person, that's more than enough. Because you help that one person, and then that person helps another person, that person helps another person. It's like it just keeps going. It keeps going, and then it's like a chain effect. It just spreads. So as long as I help one person, that's all that matters to me. That's all that's ever mattered to me. And as long as I help one person, that's all that matters. Just buy one coin. Help one person buy one coin. Just buy one silver coin. That's all you gotta do. Like, everybody watching this video, I don't know, buy one coin. Alright, buy one coin. Just keep putting on the pressure. Keep putting on the pressure, and eventually the bankers will realize how dumb they're being shorting silver, and they will stop. And the manipulation will come to an end. Silver and gold will be free to let loose. Alright, thank you everybody for watching. Peace, have a good one.